what I wanted to tell you about just very briefly before we start our physical practice is that I had a big adventure yesterday. I went more than I think I went more than 4 miles away from my house yesterday, which was the first time in 6 weeks that I have traveled that far. Most of the time, I've been traveling on my daily bike rides, and I maybe get 3 or 4 miles from my house. But yesterday, we went and took a little day trip to the poppy fields, the poppy preserves where all the California poppies, the super bloom is happening. And it was so beautiful. It was about an hour and a half drive, which felt very foreign, to be in the car for that long, to be kind of going out of town. But anyways, we got there and if you haven't seen it, of course, you can see the pictures online, but it's just, seems like miles of just open land, just kind of gently rolling hills that are orange, just covered with poppies. And of course, on the drive there, we were kind of going through this canyon for about 30 or 40 minutes, and it was all green because we had so much rain and so many different types of wildflowers. And then you kind of go over the crest, and all of a sudden, you see all of the poppies, and it was so beautiful. And it really reminded me of just how extraordinary Mother Nature is in terms of the beauty that she provides. At the same time, right now in Southern California, we're having the bioluminescence in the ocean, the bioluminescent algae, and you can also see that online. I haven't gone and seen it, it only happens at night. But as the waves are rolling in, they just look like they're illuminated with neon light, or as fish or dolphin or whatever are swimming through the water, there's just a trail of bioluminescence that's following them. Again, just another incredible phenomenon of how beautiful Mother Nature can be. And of course, at the same time, we're going through this other situation with a virus. Kind of maybe we would call it a destructive element, or you know, a negative element, although negative is from our perspective. On the larger perspective of things, there may be a balance that we don't understand. But the point that I want to make is that there is so much beauty that we can focus on, and so much that we can turn our attention towards, that makes us feel good when we look at it, that we might as well try and deliberately keep moving in that direction, right? So it felt better to go look at a field of poppies than it did to read a bunch of statistics that don't make me feel good yesterday. So I encourage you to find ways that feel good to you, ways that you can connect with the earth and the beauty and the bounty that the earth is still providing right now. The blue skies, Mother Nature is so happy that there's less pollution right now. There's a lot of really, really wonderful things that we can turn our attention to. Of course, when we sit down and we practice yoga, we are turning our attention to the beauty that exists inside of our own mind, inside of our own heart, that is our own spirit. And I encourage you to really find that place within you, because there's also the distraction, there's also the anxiety, there's also fear that exists within us. But we don't have to stop at that point in our inner search. We can really drive past our 4 mile radius, if you will, as we're traveling inside, go a little bit deeper than your normal radius, and mind the depths of what's really, really happening internally. That's just so beautiful and so alive. So yeah, anyways, enjoy that. Enjoy your practice. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the beauty that is around you. Look for it. Look for the beauty within you, and let's have a wonderful time today. Bring your hands together at your heart.